This is my Transformers video review on Transformers Chronicle CH01 G1 and Movie Optimus Prime set. And this is my very top favourite Transformers Chronicle CH01 gift pack featuring G1 Optimus Prime, who is my favourite character in the very first ever Transformers TV series, along with movie leader Optimus Prime, who transforms into a Peterbilt 379 truck. And at top here you have G1 Optimus Prime in his robot form, and there's movie trilogy Optimus Prime, and you've got the Transformers Dark of the Moon logo on the right, and the original Transformers logo in English on the left. I can tell that this logo has been originally popular since 1984, and I'm real glad it got me two Transformers Chronicle CH01 Optimus Prime sets. On this side of the box you've got some movie Optimus Prime tech info, again written in English and not in Japanese. And there's the movie class leader Optimus Prime, Autobot Commander, because he transforms into a Peterbilt 379 truck, as I've said in the middle of this video review. And there's the Autobot symbol, the movie trilogy version, but not red, but the Autobot symbol looks real cool. This is a real cool box art of G1 Optimus Prime, because the G1 Optimus Prime box art here has blue eyes, which is based on the Takara 2002 New Year G1 Optimus Prime reissue, released in Japan as an e-hobby exclusive. You've got the tech info at the top here, based on the 1984 original heroic Autobot symbol, but again based on the original 1984 Transformers TV series and toy franchise. It looks real cool. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to buy like two Transformers Chronicle CH01 Optimus Prime sets, in case I decide to keep one set in robots form and the other set in truck form. At the top here, at the top of this box, you still have the same Transformers Dark of the Moon logo along with the Transformers Chronicle logo written in Japanese, whilst the words Transformers Chronicle in white is written in English. Got the blue Takara TOMY logo at the top, the original Transformers logo in cyan blue, white and red, with the heroic Autobot symbol, which has no heroic Autobot words next to the Autobot symbol. At the top here, you've got a picture of G1 Optimus Prime in his robot form with his bloated fists and bloated gun. And if I ever manage to keep an eye out for two G1 Optimus Prime sets with his bloated fists and bloated gun, like the one in this photo, I'll be sure to do some video slideshows on it and some video reviews on it, and take some pictures of it for my own Facebook page, Twitter page, TwitPic page and MySpace page as well. I mean my own MySpace page. If I manage to keep an eye out for two G1 Optimus Prime originals in robot form like this one, where he has his bloated fist and bloated gun, I'll be sure to take some photos of it and put some of my own photos of him on my own MySpace page, Twitter page, Facebook page and YouTube slideshows. And there's a picture of G1 Optimus Prime in his Freightliner 202 truck form with no Autobot symbols on them, because he's attached to a deluxe DOTM MechTech trailer, because this photo here is a bit of a prototype. Now Now, I've been struggling to translate all of this from Japanese into English, so if anyone who is Japanese can please help me translate all of this from Japanese into English, I would be very, 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 very grateful. And the same with all this lot as well. At the bottom of this back of the box, at the bottom of this box, you've got a picture of. At the bottom of this box, you've got a picture of Transformers Dark of the Moon leader Optimus Prime deluxe version, where he has a different sort of mech tech weapon. Only this time, his not Freightliner 202 truck form, sorry, his Peterbilt 379 truck form is attached to his own trailer like the one in the movie, and I have to say it looks real cool. And on this inner flap you've got G1 Optimus Prime and movie leader Optimus Prime, along with green movie Ratchet, along with the original G1 Ratchet version. This other flap you've got G1 Ironhide, along with movie version of Ironhide, though the movie version of Ironhide is coloured black. On this other flap, you've got G1 Bumblebee, along with movie version of Bumblebee. Now these are the stickers that I am not going to use on my Chronicle CH01 Optimus Prime sets, because I'm keeping stickers like this unused. These are instructions that show you how to transform Optimus Prime from his robot form into his Peterbilt truck form. Though this is this side is the movie version, and you see at the bottom of these instructions they show you how to use Optimus Prime's mech tech weapon. Though this kind of mech tech weapon only comes with the Transformers Chronicle CH01 Optimus Prime set. And on the back shows you how to transform G1 Optimus Prime, aka G1 Convoy, from his robot form into his Freightliner 202 truck form. The pegs where his heels are have a little hole in them, like his Bape G1 Optimus Prime counterparts, released only in Japan. And the only difference between this trailer and the G1 Optimus Prime trailer is that this picture on his instructions show you which sticker goes where on G1 Optimus Prime, but I'm not going to use the stickers that they came with. And you see the picture of a person's finger rubbing back and forth on the secret emblem to reveal which transformer is what. Now you see the person's finger rubbing back and forth on the heat sensitive rub shine, shows you which Transformers faction it is, either Autobot or Decepticon. Kind of like the G1 reissues, along with the G1 Vintage originals and the Hasbro Classic Voyager line versions. Now you see the person's finger rubbing back and forth on the heat sensitive rub shine, shows you which Transformers faction it is, either Autobot or Decepticon. Kind of like the G1 reissues, along with the G1 Vintage originals and the Hasbro Classic Voyager line. This double-sided poster shows you all the Autobot leaders of the ages. They've got G1 Optimus Prime, aka G1 Convoy, along with Rodimus Convoy, aka Rodimus Prime, Fortress Maximus, God Jinrai, Star Saber, Diathlus, Star Convoy, Convoy Missile Trailer, Battle Convoy, Convoy Bat, Beast Convoy, and my other favourite character in all of Japanese Transformers Beast Wars, Lio Convoy, Metals Convoy, along with Beast Wars version of Powered Convoy, Big Convoy, who transforms into a mammoth, along with Superfire Convoy, Armada Convoy, Grand Convoy in his Super Robot form, along with Returns Convoy, Galaxy Convoy, along with Binaltech version of Convoy, holding a pink surfboard in the form of a sword, along with Melissa Fairborn, Kiss Player's version of Melissa Fairborn, on his shoulder. Plus you also have, to Galaxy Convoy, you have Kiss Player's version of Optimus Prime, holding a pink sword that transforms into a surfboard, and you have a Kiss Player's version of Melissa Fairborn, the chick with blonde hair, sitting on Optimus Prime's shoulder, along with a Nike version of Optimus Prime, who transforms into one of the Nike trainers, along with the 2007 movie leader Optimus Prime, along with Henkei Convoy, Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, Animated Optimus Prime, Laser Optimus Prime. Next to Animated Optimus Prime, you have Optimus Prime Cybertron mode, along with Optimus Prime Earth Vehicle mode, because they're both from the Transformers United line released by the people of Takara TOMY, and Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. You have the Decepticon poster, where Megatron is holding his laser rifle and sword. You have Galvatron next to G1 Megatron, along with Scorponok, who are known to the Japanese as Mega Zarak. Next to Scorponok, you have a Transformers Headmasters version of Scorponok, aka Black Zarak, with no transparent see-through visor. Next to Black Zarak, you have Overlord, Deathsaurus. Next to Deathsaurus, you have G2 Megatron, along with Megatron Missile Tank, Megatron as a jet. Next to Beast Megatron Tyrannosaurus version, you've got a crocodile version of Megatron named Megaligator, along with Beast Galvatron, Magmatron, Returns Megatron, along with Metals Dragon Megatron, along with Gigatron, Armada Megatron, Transformers Super Link version of Megatron named Galvatron, along with Returns Megatron, Master Megatron, Master Galvatron. Next to Nike Megatron, you have Henkei Megatron, where he transforms into a silver sci-fi gun, Revenge of the Fallen leader Megatron, Alternity Megatron, Animated Megatron, Megatron Cybertron mode, along with Dark of the Moon Megatron. Now this is Optimus Prime in his Peterbilt 379 truck form attached to his trailer. I can tell that this is a deluxe version, and the people at Hasbro decided to do a movie trilogy series Optimus Prime version, though his windows are blue and they had to make some different adjustments. So to transform from his Peterbilt truck form into his robot's form is real simple. First of all, we separate these two sections like this, come up to his rear wheel section, bring this piece down like this to form one of his legs. Do the same thing on this side. Come up to this section, bring up these two trailer door posts. Did I say trailer door posts? I meant trailer posts. Rotate these two sections 90 degrees forward to form the feet. Close up these two wheels together like this. Come up to this section, rotate it downwards like this. But before I do, come up to this section, bring up his front wheel section, rotate it downwards to begin with. Come up to back section, open up these two sections, bring his arms down. Come up to these two door sections, swivel them around so that they click into place. Bring up his shoulder sections, raise his arms upwards. Turn this whole section around so that the windows are facing you. Then come up to his grille section and bring it up like this by rotating it 180 degrees forward. Put Optimus on a flat surface like this. Bring up his arms. Come up to these two sections to bring up the head. And there you have Optimus Prime in his robot form, and he looks real cool. What other points of articulation does he have? He's got some articulation in the shoulder joints, elbow joints, articulation in the head, articulation in the knees and the thighs, limited articulation on the waist, And he also does come with his own mech-tech weapon. His mech-tech weapon here pulls his lever like this, and look, it forms a cannon, and then back to his laser gun. Laser gun, cannon. Laser gun, cannon. Laser gun, cannon. Back and forth, 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 back and forth. Like this. Another great way you can also attach his mech-tech weapon is either here, here, or here, which is real cool. And you can also open up his trailer by opening up his back door like this, and then opening up this section like this. And it looks real cool. You can also place his mech-tech weapon into any one of his two hands. Well, his right side actually, or on his left, whichever way you prefer. Now this is the G1 Optimus Prime truck we all know and love. But in 2011, in honour of the cinema release of Transformers Dark of the Moon, he has a little peg hole here for this trailer. So find this little peg hole, place both peg hole and peg together to G1 Optimus Prime, and you have G1 Optimus Prime driving a mech-tech trailer. And he looks real cool. Now G1 Optimus Prime here looks real cool because you've got the chrome long smokestacks, which are painted in silver colour, along with silver coloured chrome oil tanks, upper legs, silver chrome wheel treads, silver chrome headlight, silver chrome grille, and the silver chrome bumper, along with the transparent window, the windshield, and his feet are made of die-cast metal, got rubber tyres, and the rest of this toy is absolutely awesome because it's made out of plastic. You've got the heat-sensitive rub sign at the top here. Now to transform G1 Optimus Prime, simply rotate this section 90 degrees downward so that his feet are pointing down, and then rotate his feet 90 degrees forward. Come up to his headlights, rotate them vertically 90 degrees forward. Unhinge these smokestack sections and swivel both of them around so that the Autobot symbols are facing you. And if you want to rub his heat-sensitive rub sign in other hot areas, whether it's during the summer, you can do, and just give it a nice good rub to see if it's Autobot or Decepticon. Autobot or Decepticon. Give you guys a little bit of a quick close-up. See if it's Autobot or Decepticon. Yes, it's an Autobot. Zoom out quickly. Then rotate this head section upwards, like this. And then what you also do, add these little fists into the little peg holes of his headlights, like this. And there you have G1 Optimus Prime, aka G1 Convoy. Just adding his bloated gun in there. What can I say about G1 Optimus Prime? He is real cool, and again he's a real must for all Transformers G1 fans, and he's also a Transformers collector's holy grail. And he looks really cool. This is a Transformers Chronicle video review on Transformers Chronicle CH02 G1 and Movie Megatron set. And this is a must for any Megatron fans. And I can tell that has a picture of G1 Megatron at the top, along with Dark of the Moon Megatron at the bottom. And you've still got the same Transformers Dark of the Moon logo, along with the G1 Transformers logo. Only this time it's got a Decepticon symbol, which is in sea blue, white and purple. And on his left side of the box, you've got Megatron's tech info. Same G1 Megatron tech info as his 1984 counterpart. You've got a G1 Megatron box art picture here, along with a G1 cyan, blue, white and purple coloured Decepticon, like the one from 1984 and 1985 and the 1980s. Especially the G1 reissues. The top here you've got the same Transformers logos, along with the Transformers Chronicle logo written in both English and in Japanese, along with the blue Takara TOMY logo on the left hand side of the top of the box. On this side of the box, got some Dark of the Moon Megatron info, along with a live action photo of Megatron and a Transformers movie trilogy Decepticon symbol. At the back of this box shows you the origins of Megatron, though the stock clip on Megatron's heels are not featured in these two photos because G1 Megatron's Walther P-38 pistol and G1 Megatron's robot form are both based on the Takara 1986 Goodbye Megatron set. And if I manage to keep an eye out for the two G1 Megatron sets with no stock clips on his heels, I'll be sure to do my own video reviews on them at some stage in the near future. And I'm still having a bit of trouble translating all of this from Japanese into English. And if anyone who's Japanese and knows all about this, can you please write it down for me in Japanese so that I might translate it into English at some stage in the near future, because I would be really gratefully appreciated. And the same for the Dark of the Moon Megatron origin tech info as well. Awesome picture at the bottom where where Dark of the Moon Deluxe Megatron is in his robot form and his Mack army truck form, though his truck form is identical to his live action counterpart. On this flap you have Dark of the Moon Megatron at the top, G1 Megatron at the bottom here. This flap you have G1 Shockwave, who is known as Laserwave, as the Japanese already named Shockwave before Shockwave even showed up. And there's a Dark of the Moon version of Shockwave here. At the top of this flap you've got G1, at the top of this flap you've got both pictures of Starscream. At the top of this flap you've got this flap. This flap shows you photos of G1 Starscream, who is so eager to overthrow Megatron as the Decepticon leader. And you've got a Dark of the Moon version of Starscream at the top. Plus this flap also has this flap has both Decepticon symbols, movie trilogy version and the G1 version, along with Transformers Chronicle written in both English and in Japanese. Now these are stickers that I am not going to bother using. Now these are the instructions that show you how to transform Dark of the Moon Deluxe Megatron from his robot's form into his Mack truck form. Though he does have a Mech Tech weapon which goes at the back of his trailer. This picture here shows you how to use Megatron's Mech Tech weapon, if you so desire. And this bottom part of his instructions show you how to transform G1 Megatron from his robot form into his Walther P-38's gun form. And this picture on his instructions show you which sticker on G1 Megatron goes where, and you've got a secret emblem symbol, which is a heat sensitive rub sign, which shows you which Transformers faction is Megatron, either Autobots or Decepticon. Well, many Transformers fans already know that Megatron is a Decepticon. Now this is Megatron in his Mack truck form, attached to some sort of oil tank trailer, and at the front of his truck you've got some razor sharp spikes like the one in his movie version, along with some silver bars covering his headlights and grille, and you've also got the word Mack in between his two razor sharp spikes at the front of his trailer. This piece covering this section, like the one in the movie, and to transform Megatron from his Mack truck form into his robot's form is real simple. To start off with, we take off this piece, put that aside, and take off his MechTech weapon, again put his MechTech weapon aside, come up to this section, open up his legs, like this, open up these two panels, this panel here, and this panel here, open them up, bring these two sections out like this, bring up these two sections like this, then what you also do, come up to this section, flip it up, come up to these arms, bring them upwards a bit, come up to this section, bring these pieces down, turn this section around, but before I turn this section around, bring up his smokestacks upwards, and then turn him around. And as for his oil tank sections, we turn these sections around to form his knees and lower legs by swiveling up these two sections, and always make sure that this piece is staying upwards. Come up to his wheel treads on the back, not wheel treads, sorry, his back wheels, and then click these two pieces into place so that this section and this section click together. Do the same thing on this side, turn this piece around, bring this piece upwards, bring this left feet up, close these two sections together like this, put them on a flat surface like this. And what you also do, to make it more easier, take off these two sections in order to bring up these two sections apart. See Megatron coming them together. And these two pieces are already on a ball joint. Bring up both of his hands, swivel these pieces around to form his shoulders, come up to his number plate section, clip them two into place, bring his number plate section apart. Then what you also do, bring up his head section, and then click these two sections into place, like this. Try and keep Megatron on a flat surface. And then put these spiked sections into the right place, like this. And then what you also do, swivel these two sections around, clip these two sections into these little holes, like this. And then come up to his cape section, if you so desire. Swivel this piece upwards. Clip this piece into this little hole, like this. And there you have Dark of the Moon Deluxe Megatron in his robot form. And if you so desire, you can also add this mech-tech weapon by swiveling up this back piece, like this, placing it into one of his two hands, or in his hand like this, so that it looks like he has a arm gun. Or, if you so desire, push this ladder piece down like this, and watch his claws shoot out. Slightly turn his ladder section like this, so that his claws on his mech-tech weapon are locked into place. And there you still have Megatron in his supreme attack mode. And he does have various points of articulation, because he's got articulation in the knees, the waist, the shoulders, the elbows, and the hands. Oh, and especially the head, because Megatron's eyes and Optimus Prime's eyes both have light piping. Now, G1 Megatron here is based on the Takara Microman Microchange gun robo Walther P-38, which is released way before Transformers even arrived. He's still got G1 Megatron in his Walther P-38 gun form, and he's still got his heat-sensitive rub sign. Let's see if it's Autobots or Decepticon. Autobot or Decepticon? Yes, it's a Decepticon. And this toy itself is not only based on one of the Microman Microchange gun robo, but this is also based on the 1986 Takara 1980. This is based. Not only is this toy based on one of the Takara Microman Microchange gun robo mechas, but it's also based on the Takara 1986 Transformers G1 Goodbye Megatron set. Though the Goodbye Megatron set has no stock clip on his heels like these ones. And if you so prefer get rid of this section by finding the right screwdriver, you can do, because in a way you can also convert. In a way you can make it look like he, but in a way you can also remove his scope section by finding the right screwdriver and make it look like he has an ordinary Walther P-38 pistol. Now his trigger has a trigger shooting mechanism, but mine cannot shoot out bullets because it's got a little white safety plug, or an orange safety plug, only in America, to try and make it look like a toy gun. Now for this version, G1 Megatron has painted Decepticon symbols here and on this side. So to transform Megatron, we simply bring down this section. To transform Megatron, we simply bring down this section, open these two pieces apart to form the legs, come up to these two sections to form the feet, which are made out of die-cast metal, plus his upper legs are made out of die-cast metal. Then what you also do, come up to this section, bring his section down to form his head, split open these two sections where the safety catch is to form his arms. Bring up his arms by pushing up these two levers to reveal his hands. Bring up his arm section. Always make sure that his arms are level. What you also do, come up to his barrel section and swing it 90 degrees vertically. Bring up this section where the bullet's hole is. Then come up to his barrel section, swivel it around, close up his leg sections, and bring up his barrel section so it's facing you, because it's got a white plug at the top. Once you've got the gun barrel facing you and the Decepticon symbol on his chest facing you, bring up both his arms. Bring up both his arms and his face this way. And here he is, the evil Decepticon leader himself, G1 Megatron. G1 Megatron has his feet made out of die-cast metal, along with his upper legs, which are made out of die-cast metal, along with the shoulder, these two sections, which are made out of die-cast, this section made out of die-cast metal, and this other section made out of die-cast metal. The entire toy section is made out of plastic, and you've got the face of G1 Megatron. And what else does Megatron have weapons and accessory wise? Simple, he has his infrared laser rifle, which you can also place in here. Now you've got G1 Megatron with no weapons apart from his gun barrel. You can also fit his fusion cannon in like this, if you so desire. Still got Megatron ready for battle, as he's about to conquer the universe and planet Cybertron. Because Megatron's evil plans is dead simple, because he's out to take over the universe and destroy Earth. Especially bringing Cybertron to its knees, which is not cool for Optimus Prime and the Autobots. Plus Megatron also has an infrared laser rifle, like this. You can also fit his infrared laser rifle in like this, and his chrome sword in his other hand like this. So Megatron is now armed for battle. The people at Hasbro decided not to go with the chrome sword because of the other sharp points. And they also took up the trigger mechanism as well. And the people at Hasbro back in 1984 decided not to go with these red pellets, because they might not only would they take someone's eye out, but a little child could choke on them. And so there you have G1 Megatron.